with us for the most remarkable, memorable Hobbiton experience in New Zealand, the second breakfast tour. We are doing what every true Hobbit lives for, eating a feast in the Shire, stepping inside a fully furnished Hobbit Hole, and sitting down for an exclusive chat with our insider tour guide to find out the secrets of this place. If you've ever wanted to know what life in the Shire actually feels like, we'll let geocaching be our tour guide to Hobbiton.
I'm Jay.
I'm Laura.
And we're the Land Monkeys.
It is possible, I know. It's not too late.
Hobbiton is a 2-hour drive from Auckland, past the city of Hamilton and through the fantastical flowing farmland features of Matamata. Once you arrive and check in, you'll know immediately that you are on a working New Zealand farm. And if you are lucky enough to get a cuteness overload, you can then head in to check out the amazing gift shop before you need to queue up for the tour buses. So we've just loaded on the bus. We're at the check-in area, which is also a working sheep farm. Really cool. We just saw a whole herd of baby lambs all being loaded into the pens, hopefully for cuddling and holding. I don't know why. So we've gotten on the bus, and the bus is going to roll us over to the movie set, which is quite a distance away from where you park and check in. But in the meantime, we'll enjoy the bus ride out to the movie set. Hobbiton is located on the Alexander family farm, which is a working 1,200-acre farm and home to over 13,000 sheep. However, not one of those sheep made the cut for the films. Peter Jackson thought they looked too modern with their white faces, so he imported black-faced Suffolk sheep to play authentic old-world livestock for Hobbiton. If you look closely at the mailboxes, tools, and miniature decorations left outside each Hobbit hole, they aren't random. Every home is uniquely styled to show the fictional resident's trade. You can easily spot the homes of the local baker and beekeeper. You're in a Hobbit hole.
Well, yes.
All right, so we've had our first entrance into a Hobbit hole here. You were the first one. You opened up the door.
I opened the door.
How was it swinging that door open? Was it?
Oh, it's easy. Just
Yeah.
boop.
It was really interesting. It's as he said, lower your expectations. You open the door, and it's just a wall.
Yeah, nothing inside. At least not that one.
Yeah, that's still pretty cool to have your photo, as you'll see here, of us posing in the Hobbit hole. All right. How's the tour so far?
It's wonderful.
Yeah, meeting
Really
expectations.
enjoying. Oh yes. Yep.
And
definitely.
I mean, just
Not
just the
too hot
landscape.
today, thankfully.
No, beautiful weather, and I mean, just beautiful location too. Like,
Yeah.
just so amazing. Really feels like we're in the movie. Whose house are we in front of right now?
Sam's.
Sam who?
Gamgee.
Sam Gamgee. Is he in?
No.
Oh.
I thought his wife might be in the flower bed here. Flower garden.
Yeah.
No.
It's not? Oh.
No.
All right. Well, we'll come back later. So this is the tour inside of the Hobbit holes. Let's take a look. Gotta watch your head a little bit. Is this your first Hobbit hole?
I don't have to duck.
We're in the master bedroom here. Checking this out. So cool. The detail is just mind-boggling. And that completes the tour in a fully set up prop house in Hobbiton. Just amazing in there. So we just finished walking around inside a fully propped out Hobbit house and got to take a few cool pictures. We'll show you some of the photos that we took here. But what did you think about inside? What struck you the most?
It's very detailed.
Yeah.
Very detailed. I thought it was my understanding that they did not used to have houses that you could walk around in at all, but that they've done this feature because everybody wanted that. And it looks like they definitely went the extra mile and covered off everything. There's lots of stuff to look at.
A lot.
A lot. I mean, and they do give you time to look at it, but in a way I feel like we're still going to miss things because
there's so many details.
There's so many details to look at.
Just amazing. So yeah, take a look through that video. Maybe go back a few minutes to rewatch the video. So having completed our tour of Hobbiton, we're now walking our way down the hillside to the Inn of the Green Dragon, where we'll raise a pint in memory of those who have adventured before us and those who are to adventure after. Well, welcome to the Inn of the Green Dragon. Oh, there we go. Cheers. What did you get?
Apple cider.
All right, well, here we are in the Inn of the Green Dragon. We've got our beverages. I've chosen to go with the house stout. And cheers again. Try our first sip of this. That's good. It comes in pints. And now we're on our way to second breakfast in the old mill. We're going to check out what that part of this tour is like and get a little bit to eat here. All right, folks, so we just enjoyed the second breakfast. Oh my goodness, so good, so filling. And I wanted to introduce you to our tour guide for today. It's Liam, who is from the same country I'm from.
Yes, indeed, a fellow Canadian.
Fellow Canadian. Whereabouts in Canada?
I'm from the East Coast. I grew up out near Halifax in Nova Scotia.
Brilliant, brilliant. And so I chose the second breakfast tour as it just seemed really unique, seemed like a good option for coming here. What would you say is the best tour?
Yeah, I think the specialty offerings here at Hobbiton are pretty cool. I mean, we have standard tour offerings pretty much all day, all year round, but every day there's also a second breakfast tour. There's an evening banquet tour as well, where you get a meal along with your tour. And the second breakfast tour I like quite a bit because you get to experience the Millhouse over here in Hobbiton. You get to see a private area that you don't usually get to see on the normal tours. You get a nice feast, just like a proper Hobbit. And the other thing I really like with those specialty tours is a lot of times it's big fans of the movies and the books that come out. So you get a nice energy with the group when you have those type of tours.
Definitely a good energy and an amazing energy from our host. So Liam, thank you so much.
Of course.
For just a wonderful experience. I know it's not over yet.
Not quite yet. We got a little bit left to go, a little bit more of the tour before we...
Okay, so after breakfast, what do we do?
So we'll gather up here, we'll enjoy the views by the lake. I'll tell you a couple more stories about how all this came to be at Hobbiton, and then we'll get you back on the bus. See if you want to check out the gift shop, maybe the cafe at the top of the hill, and then we'll wrap it up.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Liam.
Thanks. Take care.
If you're a fan of the books or the films, or even just curious, a visit to the Hobbiton Film Set is an unforgettable day in a beautiful setting with great people. There's so much more to share about our visit, but you can get all the planning information in the video description below for your own adventure. And for more of the photos and videos we took here, make sure to join our Patreon family, where there's always extra fun content for our supporters. If you enjoyed this travel adventure, be sure to subscribe, give it a like, and tell your friends. And until next time, we wish you safe journeys wherever your adventures take you.